When a guy does it, it doesn't really matter, but when a girl does it, it's like, oh hey, you did it. You know, like it was some surprising thing that I was good at math.
Because I feel awkward all the times, like around males when it's just me.
Oftentimes you feel like you're being pushed down.
And I felt like maybe it was because I was a girl.
Have you ever felt you were treated differently because you were a girl?
There's definitely been times when I feel like I've been treated differently. I feel that there's still a pretty strong myth out there that girls are not as good at math and science. And from all my studying and all of the classes I've taken, that is definitely not true. Girls and boys are equally good at science and math.
Science can be very independent in terms of like when you're in a class, you sometimes feel like you're on your own, but during labs you get to work with others, and that can be fun because you make friends. But at times I feel like sometimes the boys would take over and they would sort of give me direction, like, okay, you go get the materials, and then they got to do all the thinking and all the fun stuff.
I didn't start feeling that way until I was in college, and I started realizing that there were more males in most of my classes. And I mean, I've gotten some comments here and there, like girls can't do science, but basically I just use that as fodder to like do better.
In the sciences, there tends to be a lot of women. Not a lot of women of color, but a lot of women. It's not until the professional careers that you see that they're mainly men. But during my studies, we were mainly all women, and so that kind of helped a lot, at least in my situation.
I went to a friend's medical school. It's called a white coat ceremony, where as a first-year medical student, they put on their white coats, and it's to like congratulate them on getting to medical school. And I was there for my boyfriend. And then his friend approached him and me and said, "Oh my gosh, like, is this your girlfriend?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." She's, "Oh, I knew she was too pretty to be a medical student." And so I was like, should I be offended or should I be complimented on that? And I think that stayed with me. Because I think it was meant to be a compliment, but at the same time it made me think about maybe my image isn't the image of someone who might be smart enough to get into medical school.